How you doing, people? I'm back down in Peeblesshire, where I was last week. I had to get more footage of this site here. And this is a place I kind of hold dear to my heart. During my walks and my explorations, I've discovered terracings. The Arthur Seat one. It was the Arthur Seat one was the one that really pinged my interest in Edinburgh. And then I seen them in Ecclesmachan, and I seen them at Ross Scobie, I think it was called. And so I started researching into these places where I seen the terracing. And then when I looked in the research, in one of the papers written in 1890s, something like that, 1890s, they said that the finest example of this kind of terracing was here in Peeblesshire. And as you can see, people, with the setting sun, it just makes the shadows more emphasised. You can see this as an ancient terracing. Hiya Sue, I'm down Peeblesshire. And the sun's just setting. It's bonfire night tonight. But guys, this site should be protected. There should be signboards for it. This is some of the earliest agriculture in Scotland. And the reason why it's early, because back in ancient times, most of Scotland was forest and marshland, soggy marshland. You can still see how it's quite wet down there on the flat land. So although these hills weren't ideal for growing, they were good enough. And you can see, oh, and by the way, guys, I got my drone stuck up in the tree. My drone is actually stuck up in the tree. I've got drone footage of this place, but God, I need to come back down with a ladder and a cherry picker. You can see the rows and rows of terracing. Look at that. See my bag there. Like a... But I want to kind of write a paper or something. Maybe send it away to Historic Scotland, get this place... Because these trees are just destroying the hill. The roots. And all this hedging here. And like I said, I'd like to see this place signposted and protected, maybe listed as a historic site. So like I said, I've took lots of drone footage. My drone's stuck up in the tree. I've had my GoPro out, taking nice footage with my GoPro. So I'm going to put together a nice video of this place, guys. Sounds like someone's hunting with dogs in the distance. But there's lots of like ancient hill forts in this area and so-called Roman forts. I can't believe I got my drone stuck up in the tree, guys. Up in that fucking tree behind me. And there's no lower branches for me to climb it, so I've spent like an hour trying to throw sticks. There's no way you can shake this tree up there. Huge trees. But I've spent like an hour trying to get it down and I can't. So I might come back down tomorrow with a big ladder. It must be like a 50-foot tree. Look at this place, look at the terracing. Ancient, Scottish, maybe Pictish, maybe even earlier. It's probably earlier than Scots. and picks. It might be like Hallstatt, Laten, whatever. It could be like very early European farmers. But it should be, like I said, highlighted. It's an amazing place, amazing. Look at it. It's massive. It must be about, from the bottom to the top, about 800 feet, something like that. Right down to the road. And between each terrace, it must be about 12 feet. Between 10 and 12 feet. That's the sun just going between the hills there. Beautiful. Oh, just enjoy the sunset for a bit. Is anyone having any bonfires tonight for bonfire night? Guy Fawkes? So like I said, guys, I'm putting a video together. All this footage I've got. And although I got my drone stuck up in this fucking tree behind me, I've got some nice footage. Got some really nice footage. If that's the last footage I got in my drone, well, it was good footage. So who's all there? Sue Evans, Epic. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. See, my hands are filthy. Have you got fireworks for you? I was going to get fireworks, but my missus says it's a waste of money, so I kind of agree with her. That's a goner. That's a goner. I was looking up how to maybe climb these fucking trees, these pine trees, and you can get like spikes on your boots, spiky boots, and like wrap a rope around your waist and sort of hook it around the tree like a loop, and like dig your feet in and then loop up, and then dig your feet and then loop up and dig your feet and till you get. That's how the tree surgeons do it anyway. So I was thinking maybe doing that, maybe getting some spikes for the old boots and try to climb the fucking tree. That would be quite an epic stream. It's beautiful out there. It was miserable when I came down, but it's a clear blue sky now. That's maybe all the cloud went to Edinburgh. These terraces are pretty epic. Like I said, guys, I can't really stop thinking about this place and how forgotten about it is, and how little information there is on this place. There's whole groups put together for just normal terracing. Never mind this kind of terracing. And this is what made us a wee bit different up north than to the English. Up north, we practiced agriculture on the hills a lot longer than our neighbours down south. When the English people came up to Scotland, they thought it was peculiar that the farmers still used the hills to grow stuff. But it's a lot wetter up here, up in Scotland, than England. And you can see the remnants of the water there. All the water, there's a river that runs through. But you can see all the little burns, and that probably comes from this, all the water that comes through. just drains through these terraces. And like I said, they've done archaeology on these terraces to find out what's inside them. And they found that it's fine soil that's been put down. It's been put down by man, and it's fine soil. And there's no boulders in there either. There's no big boulders inside. Oh, the sun's just getting caught with that cloud. There's a big cloud there in the distance. Just beyond the hill. But I'm pretty gutted about my drone, guys. My drone! In fact, I've got the footage yet getting stuck up in the tree when I was in a circle around this place. And as my drone was doing the circle, I got caught up in that tree. Oh. But there's no lower branches on these pine trees. You can't just climb the first 10-15 feet. There's nothing. And it's slippy as well because it's been raining. So anybody got suggestions, and please comment if you know how to get a drone for a tree. I'm thinking a ladder, maybe spiky boots, rope. Or is it even worth it? So to just leave it? Is it even worth the hassle? I think it is worth the hassle. It's a few £100, that thing. So it is worth the hassle. So I might come down with a set of ladders or something. I hope you're all having a good weekend anyway. Oh, the beard's getting all seasoned. Getting some grey in there, look. Buy another drone to knock it down. I was thinking that. I was wondering if someone else could get their drone and bang into it. They'd probably get theirs stuck up there as well. Guys, I'll give you a look at this place from the bottom of the hill. I just can't stop coming back to this place. It's just so fascinating. Look at these ledges, so steep. See all this bush? All this bush should be cleared. You can hear shooting in the distance. The bag's all the way up there. The tree's up there. So yep, like I said guys, definitely an ancient agricultural site that's been lost to the history books. It goes right down here to the road. I don't know why I go down here because I'm not getting any sunshine. Get the sunset up here. But you can see here, look how prominent these ledges are, these terraces. Look at that. pretty steep too. The ones up at Arthur's Seat are kind of reinforced with stone, like brick wall, like to support it. Oh, this was part of some prehistoric village, because there's an ancient hilltop not too far away from here. There's a couple. This probably provided the food for it. See when you're going down the road, Epic? See when you're coming down this road? And you look up, it looks like a step pyramid, mate. It looks like a step pyramid. So obvious. So obviously man-made. They'll try to argue these were natural. Exactly, Epic. Most people are just onto the mainstream stuff. You're right, mate. I bring something different to this channel. There's no doubt I bring something different to this channel, guys. I'm not like your mainstream historians reading out the Wikipedia. Although Wikipedia is alright for some things, but books are better. Books. And like I said, how many historians on YouTube go on these live streams and do these things I do? No many. I'm kind of unique in that way. Now I blow my own trumpet, like. But we're our own wee club over here. We're like an independent. We're like an independent history channel. I can't find the words. Sorry, guys. Get my words jumbled up now. But we're like an independent. Our little community we've got here. See, these other history channels on YouTube, they all collaborate, they all sing for the same hymn sheets. So these terraces continue right round. I'll go up the hill. So I think mainly these stones were found in the terraces, just small ones. And that's good for drainage. Kind of blinded with the sunset there. It's just going behind the cloud now. It's a bit like hydroponics, but just imagine the hanging gardens. You get terraced gardens. I don't know if anyone's got grandparents that had maybe a terraced garden. And the old terraced garden was quite popular back in the day. Everybody knew how to grow stuff. And look at the ancients. Look, they grew in epic proportions. It's crazy, mate. It is crazy how steep that is. I don't know, maybe I should put somewhere I can put my phone down. Geez, a wee. Somewhere. Just to give a sort of scale. Shit. See that? I didn't care how. That's why I brought the drone down. That's why I brought the drone down, guys, because it's hard to capture the scale of this place, the sheer size of it just on a camera. So I brought the drone down. How flat that is. But they've never done them entirely flat. They never made them entirely flat because water would gather. See, if these ledges were totally flat, if they were totally flat, water would gather. So they've got a slight slope, so the water's always moving down. You can see it. It's an amazing way for growing techniques. Terracing. You'd end up shearing off pieces if it settled water. Aye, they probably would. They'd probably dig it out. Epic. If it started gathering water, they'd probably dig it. Oh, it's definitely man-made, mate. And there's hardly any information on this at all. There's old trees growing on it. How you doing, Atlas? Nice to see you, mate. But this is what's happening now. Trees are growing on it. And these trees will eventually destroy the terracing. So I need to get rid of these trees, I'm afraid to say. Especially the one with my drone stuck in it. These are pine trees. These are pine. See there? It's almost like chocolate. They're not very abundant. They're probably the only tree that you see in the area. See? Pine trees here as well. Big cow pat. These roots, the roots for this tree, destroying the terracing. Massive. So I hear these dogs barking in the distance. It's like a fox hunt. How you doing, No Mask? Nice to see you, mate. Let's follow this terracing to where it fades into the contour of the hill. You can see here all these pine trees. These are damaging the area. So guys, this is an ancient agricultural site. And I'm going to try and push to get this signposted or something, guys, I am. This can't be ignored. This is one of the best examples in Scotland. This is one of the best examples of agricultural terracing in Scotland, and there's not a peep information on it. There's one paper from 1890s and there's another paper from the 1930s. So guys, I'm maybe the next one to reveal this. They definitely try to cover something up. Like I said, I've been looking at old maps as well, and this place was there hundreds of years ago. This place was still here on maps hundreds of years ago. So at least I've got some evidence that they were still here a few hundred years ago. But I think they're much more ancient. Much more ancient. Because I think these were used when the land was a lot more different. See, now the trees are on top of these terracing, just wrecking it. This is the destruction by the trees. I'm going to have to leave my drone there now. Look how dead that tree is. It's like hollow. Still got some life to it, I think. No, that's that tree next door. No, that's dead. It's a dead tree. Old stone. I might just go down the road to Lynn or Line, whatever it's called. See what's down there. But you see these terracing now end. It's just trees. Looks to be a glen behind there. Something like a glen. Right, people. I've kind of wasted half my day trying to retrieve my drone. Check that branch out. I've kind of wasted half a day trying to get my drone. I've not really explored here. Well, I have twice, but this side of the terracing, see how it just, the gradient of the hill just comes down and round. So you can see we're on top of a hill. Terrace Hill on the old maps. Terrace Hill. Right, I better not find Hinderland Hilltop again. If I do, it's just like a... This looks like a glen. Look at this. I've not seen this part of the wee valleys. Look, it looks like there's a bit more terrace in here. Looks like there might be some waterfalls down there. Is that an apple tree or something? Take a walk along, eh? That's just yellow leaves. Right, do you know what? I'm not going that way, because I've been that direction before. I'm going to the end of the terracing. Big mushrooms. These big bad boys. Oh look, Muscaria. We found an Amanita Muscaria, people. It's a nice example as well. It's already been picked by the looks of it. Look at that. I'll just leave that there. This seems to be the edge of the hilltop we were on. The terracing's just over there. Just drops down into a little glen. Oh look, what's this? Oh aye. It's like a little burial cairn of some sort. Got a bit of Muscaria. Is that Muscaria? Nah, probably not. That's not Muscaria. And you know this is not Muscaria, people. Oh, it's got a big slug in it, look. Minging. No, this is not Muscaria because it's not got a universal veil on it. It's not got like a little skirt on it. A big one there. That looks like a little burial. Something there anyway. A squirrel. Squirrels are everywhere. Seems to be an edge coming round there. It's like a path. Card and Newlands Church. Remember, we were here before, guys. We were at the old graveyard. I think this is about the 1700s, this church. I've got to research about it. I don't think it has any burial sites on it. We're right on the water though. There's the old church we were at last time, guys. This one over here. The old graveyard. But like I said, I wanted to come back and explore more of the area. Chuck my can in my bag. Still pretty light, although the sun's set behind the hill. Still quite light. Can't believe I lost my drone, guys. Gutting. We were down at this old bridge the last time we were here. We were in the graveyard. We came through here. We walked along these trees. We went into the graveyard. We've not really came up this way. A mountain cross via Bordlands Fort. 1 mile. Yeah. 1 mile what way? This way. Right, we'll just walk up the road. Check I've still got everything, my car keys and my... Aye, got everything. So there's lots of old forts around here. Old Roman camps. But it could be getting a bit too dark for it, guys. It's getting dark quick. I don't know if I should have just went that way. So graveyard down there. Follow the river down. There's usually settlements close to the rivers. That's what you find as well. I just don't like walking along these roads when it's so dark. It's quite dark. To be honest, for as far as I can see with my eyes, I can't see anything. Let's just hope there's something over this bend. But these are 60 mile per hour roads, so I need to watch. The cars will come quick. If there's nothing behind this bend, a road, I'm just going to turn back, guys. Because that's about a mile. Hear a car coming. Like I said, guys, if I go round this corner, this bend, and there's nothing there, we'll just walk back. There's space there. Big herring on the water there. Don't know if you can see it, guys. It's a big bird. Just started flying. There's nothing here. I can see that car just gone. There's nothing here. I'm going to go up that hill. Let's get a better view of this place up here before the light goes down. Jesus, guys. It's weird. You're shooting up here. Wow. It's not that wee a hill. There's the moon. Oh. Graveyard. Old church. I'm getting closer, guys. That's true epic. You're right, mate. The trees are bigger than they looked. This could be some kind of site here. I can see earthworks. See earthworks here. This could be some kind of site. Holy shit, it is. This is another fort. Guys, I found another fort. And thank God it's no Henderland Hill Fort for a change. Ah, nice. Nice, guys. This is definitely, you see the earthworks here. Whoa. What's this? You see, it's kind of oval shape. And it's the central part, and it's got the concentric rings on the outside. Weird though. There's water. What was this? This looks to be an old lock or something. A ditch here. It's like a hole. Like a hole's been dug here. Maybe it's an old archaeology site. But you can tell this is it's another old fort. I'm standing in the earthworks. See, there's more. See these earthworks. Because if you go to the top of most hills, there was usually a hill fort. I don't know what this hole is in the middle. I don't know if this is a past excavation, if it's a quarry, but it's a big arse tree. Something going on here anyway. It looks like an entrance here. If you look on Google Earth, that looks like another entrance. You see it's like the gaps in the rings. But there's more earthworks over here. So that's not the centre of it. That's not even the centre of it, this hole. See, this is an entrance here. This is an entrance between, you see the earthworks. And this is a perimeter. This is another hill fort. You see here, it's raised up here. See, it goes right round a circle. You see the earthworks here, the defining edge between the two. So obvious, guys. This was all man-made. Sort of in between them now. Aye, definitely some kind of hill fort, guys. That's why I climbed the hill, because I had a suspicion. This is maybe the one that was signposted down the road. So pretty light over there. You see here, this is the edge. It's a bit like a crater, guys. Looks a bit like a crater. It's so obvious it's an earthworks. It's so obvious it's a fort. See the moon coming through there. What a beautiful night it is, guys, I've got to say. Down here, I don't know what it's like at your part of the world, but beautiful. They're probably a delicacy, these ones. Again, another historic site that's kind of just, I suppose they've got their, what they need to know at the place, eh? You can see this is all earthworks. That. Fungi. This floating fence, look. It's been ripped clean out of the ground. The trees started growing into the fence, and when the trees toppled, it's just pulled the fence clean up, look. Pulled the fence post right up. Over here, guys, eh? There's some tree there. Still looks partially alive. Look at that sky, guys. Unbelievable. There's the moon. The moon's through the trees there. So this could have been the hill fort that was signed down the road here. So who's all there in the chat? Bloody miserable. Are there any natural springs in the area? Oh, there's springs everywhere in this. When I looked at the old maps, there's natural springs everywhere here. Just so much water here. So you've got earthworks in Ohio. That's interesting. Maybe the old Native Americans had some kind of defensive villages. How you doing, Teddy? Nice to see you, buddy. I'm going to have a smoke. Still hear these dogs barking. What's that down there? Someone's garden, possibly. There's an old wall here. Oh, what was that? Don't know what this is down here. It looks private anyway, so I better not disturb them. I don't know why there's a gate here. I might climb it anyway. blood? What's that? Is that blood? What's that, man? Oh, slimy, man. Slippy. These fences get wet, they get slidey. Back down the road. It's getting dark. I need to get back to the car. It's going to be pitch black soon. There's no street lights around here. So that might have been a new hill fort I discovered, guys. That was pretty cool. Pretty gutted I lost my drone up in the trees. That's I think that's the terrace in there I was started. I think it must be about 5 o'clock here. Look at that moonlight up there. It's beautiful. Still got a bit of the sunset. I've got the moon. It's beautiful. Got the graveyard down there. It's a rabbit. Sorry guys, I think you missed that, but that was a hare. It ran. God knows how it got so close to it. So the fort, guys, that we might have discovered over there was possibly, I've seen it on this sign, Mountain Cross via Bordlands Fort. I'm not sure if that was the fort that we found, but it was some kind of fort. Dark now, guys, it's getting dark. A bit light for that church up there. Might take you the drive home, guys. It's a nice drive. The signal isn't too bad down here either. It's quite a good signal, in fact. For being in the middle of nowhere, a good signal. It's a spooky church. Looks like there's a light on inside. Some light coming underneath. My car's further up the road here. In the pitch black. See a car coming. Distance. I better get on this ledge. Oh, I can't believe I lost my drone, guys. Can't believe it's stuck up in one of these trees. Here comes a car. So the car comes, just stay at the side. There's another one coming as well. I'm not going slow either. A 60-mile-per-hour road this. There's my car. Yes. My baby. Oh, it looks so welcoming. Right, people, it's pitch black. You probably can't even see me. I'm going to end it here, but I might do a stream on the way home, right? So you might see what it's like driving home for this place. Beautiful. Right, guys, thanks for everyone that joined me. Epic. Here's a wee shout out. Teddy, C, Epic. Sue, I ken Sue was there, Sue Evans. Just everybody that watches, I just want to thank yous. And like I said, guys, I'm going to come out with a big video about these terraces. No one else is doing anything about these terraces. And I think it's unique to me as a historian, especially alternative historian. I know these people are covering up history, so this is something I'm going to get my teeth into. This is going to be my project. I've got lots of good footage. Even though I lost my drone, got some good footage, guys. Cheers, man. And like I said, I might not get attention now, but people might start noticing in the future that these historical sites need to be protected, guys. Anyway, have a good night. I'll see you in the drive home if you come.